we have both the captains in the center with the match referee. Heads is the call and tails it is.
Losing the match. Lovely day to play. In comes the fielding. Here come the openers. That is huge appeal. The ball against it. Has to walk back to the pavilion. That is huge appeal. The bowler looks... Oh, that's close. It's a huge appeal. That is a very good shout and they're going to review it.
Checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact in line. You can say the decision. You can screen now.
Has to walk back to the pavilion. Bowled in and the stumps go for a toss. Has to walk back to the pavilion. What a...
In the air, this is 6. It's a magnificent strike.
Oh, bowled in. Chopped it onto the stumps. Has to walk back to the pavilion. And it looks like he... Bowled in and the stumps go for a toss. Has to walk back to the pavilion. Driller, and it looks like...
That's 6. He picked up the length very early. What a ball that was. He couldn't believe his luck. Excellent delivery first up. Straight up in the air, and that's a 6.
Oh, that's huge. It's disappeared way into the stands. That is a nice shot. Timed it beautifully for 4. Great shot. He has dispatched that and the fielder can only...
Oh, he picked up that nicely. Beautifully picked up all the way.
That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. Things are really heating up. Know exactly where he's... Bowled in and the stumps go for a toss. Through with the umpires lead the fielding, keeping wickets in hand. He has found the gap. That is a boundary. And he helps himself to a 6. What a ball. That is an absolute ripper. He has produced a... That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. That is a nice shot. Timed it beautifully for 4. That is a nice shot. Timed it beautifully for 4. That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for. Got the elevation right, but he couldn't time it to. He has gone for a loose stroke. That is lovely timing from the batsman.
That is 6. That is just magnificent batting.
He has hammered that, and that sails into the crowd for a 6. That's 4. Didn't time that well, but definitely will be pleased with the result. Got the elevation right, but he couldn't time it too well. Got the elevation right, but he couldn't time it too well. That is a good catch in the end. That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4.
Nudges it for a single.
They have gone upstairs. Let's have a look at it.
Risky run. Can he get there? Brilliant fielding. The throw is spot on. Waiting for the decision on the big screen, and that is not out.
He read the length perfectly. That is a beautiful 6. The winning runs are scored, and the batsmen congratulate each other after having won the game for their side.
Let's congratulate our man of the match and catch him for a few words.
I felt I was in top form.